Hello, in this video you will identify the type of problem and find the difference of polynomials using an algebraic method. In other words, we will be performing a subtraction, since difference is another way to say subtraction. So this is very similar to addition. So we have two parentheses, one of them has a binomial and the other one also has a binomial. Now the only difference from addition to subtraction is we will have to convert that subtraction to an addition. However, we cannot just change the sign and not do anything else. As soon as you change the sign in front of the parentheses, everything in the parentheses following that negative sign becomes the opposite sign of what it started with. So we started with positive a to the fourth. This one becomes negative. We also had positive 7a. It becomes negative 7a. Once we do that, the problem becomes an addition problem. So it just requires an extra step. So I'm writing out the first term, which is, in this case is 3a to the fourth. Then I will also write down the negative 8a. All I did was copy down part of the blue. Now, what am I going to be subtracting? Whenever we subtract, we have to line up the terms in the same column. So the first term has an a to the fourth power. Now I need to look for a to the fourth power on the second one, which is the negative a to the fourth power. Negative a to the fourth power. Now, remember that if there is no number in front of the letter, there is a 1. So it's a negative 1. I also have to look at the next term. The next term is a negative 8a, so letter with no exponent, which corresponds to the negative 7a from the green parentheses. Now we can perform the operation. We'll start from right to left. Negative 8 minus 7a would be negative 15a. Moving left, we have 3a to the fourth minus 1a to the fourth. This would become 2a to the fourth power, and this would be our solution. Problem number 2. Let's color code them the same way. First parentheses is one color, second parentheses would be the one we subtract from the first parentheses is a different color. Again, we are also doing a subtraction, therefore we have to change that subtraction to an addition, and in doing so, change the sign of everything inside the green parentheses to the opposite. We change the second one because we change the parenthesis following the negative sign. So this becomes a negative. This negative x to the fourth power becomes a positive, and so does the last one. Again, we are doing the opposite sign of whatever was there. Bring down the first parentheses. We will be adding. So first parenthesis is 2x to the fourth minus 5x squared. Now, if you remember from the addition, we always do the exponents in descending order. For example, x to the fourth, x to the third, x to the 2, x to the no exponent means a 1, and then the constant, that means no letter, just a number. We always do in descending order, meaning the highest exponent first, second highest, third highest, and so on. So in this case, I did x to the fourth because the exponent is higher than x squared. On the next parentheses, let's line them up. Do we have any x to the fourth that I can line up with the x? We do. We have a 1 x to the 4. Remember, this is now positive because we changed the sign. Then we have to check, do we have anything x squared? We have x squared and we have x squared. However, the second one also has a y cubed. So this one is not the same as just having the x squared. We cannot put those in the same column. So this becomes, now we put the negative 8x squared plus 6x squared y cubed. We will perform the operation. So we get 2. We bring this one down because there's nothing to add to it. Then we have negative 5 and negative 8 becomes negative 13x squared. This is a plus, and 2 and 1 is 3x to the fourth.